The next day came. Samara woke up. She thought, thank goodness I can control my own mouth, tongue and lips again. It feels like it was just yesterday that I could not. Soon we will be out of this place that is going to be so weird living in a new house. I wonder how Audrica and Clea will feel about living in a new house. I should get up and ask them what they will think. I should get out of bed, but the Queen may see me through the windows, and she might do something to me. I better just stay away from windows until we move. I cannot believe I am the one who is causing us to move. I mean, I am the one who acts like a public schooler the most. I actually talk to people. My sisters run away from everyone. Mum and Dad have told me to quit talking so much because some people hate homeschoolers, but I am the one who is the hardest to tell. Therefore, I should be gated the least. What is the Queen's problem? I just don't understand why a more powerful person would curse a weaker person. Usually, the more powerful take care of the weaker. Mum and Dad always expected Clea and Audrica to take care of me. They always made clear to the most staff enchanteds are more powerful than nymphs and nymphos. You would think they would take care of us and not the other way around. I guess the real world is different than homeschooling. After many thoughts, Samara finally got out of bed and she got cleaned up and then went to go have breakfast with her family. After breakfast, Ida and Christos left to go look at houses. After breakfast and saying goodbye to her parents, Samara went around the house and closed all the curtains. Clea opened one back up. This irritated Samara. However, she thought I will not be hostile while addressing her. Samara said, "Please close the curtain, Clea. I do not want the Queen to see me through the window." But Clea quickly closed the curtains. Then she said, "I am sorry, Samara, and that was stupid of me." Amara thought everyone makes mistakes. Then she said, "It is okay, everyone makes mistakes." Clea said, "Well, let's do pottery while Mum and Dad are gone, and they can sell some of it to pay for the house." Tamara got low-key excited as she said, "That is a great idea." Clea said, "Mum, go get Audrica," and Samara left to go get her sister. Samara went down the hall to get Audric. Samara found Audrika in their shared room. She said, "Audrika, we are going to make ceramics to help pay for the new house Mum and Dad are going to buy." Audrika looked away from her. Then Samara said, "Do you want to come out here?" Audrika said, "Okay." Audrika followed Samara to the kitchen table. Soon all the girls were doing ceramics. Samara thought, "I wish I was as good at ceramics as Clea. I wonder how much we can make from our work." Amara pictured herself selling her ceramics to other nymphs. They were buying everything up. Then she thought, "Wait, I cannot go in public and sell these, and the queen will get me." Amara was distressed. Clea noticed this and said, "What is it?" Samara said, "Well, I cannot sell these ceramics because the queen will kill me if she sees me, especially without my curse." Audrika got angry and said, "Maybe we should all stop." Clea and Samara were shocked at their sister's outburst. Audrika got up and walked away. Clea saw Audrika's work was not as good as her and Samara's. Clea thought, "Audrika is pissed because she is not as good as us at ceramics." Samara tried to get up and go get Audrika. However, Clea said, "Samara, just let her go." Samara thought, "Why?" Then she moved her seat back to where it was and said, "Clea, why?" Clea shrugged and then said she needs some time to cool off. Samara went back to doing ceramics. While working on ceramics, Samara thought, "I wish Audrika could do ceramics too. However, if you suck at something, it is not fun to participate in that activity. Clea is right, I better leave her alone." After a while, they had many things made. Clea waved to get Samara's attention. Samara said, "Yes." Clea said, "Maybe we should make lunch now." Samara thought, "What about Audrika? Is she going to help?" Samara said, "Is Audrika going to help?" Clea looked disturbed. Then she said no. Samara looked a little surprised. She said, "Why not?" Clea said, "My sister is upset. We need to make her happy by making lunch." Samara said, "Okay." Clea said, "Okay, great, let's get started." They got up and moved the ceramics off of the table. Then they began to make lunch. Clea continued to cook while Samara set the table. Soon Clea said, "Samara, go ahead and get Audrika." Samara nodded. Then she went to go get Audrika. Samara opened the door to their shared room. She said, "Mum, Audrika." Audrika looked at her. Samara said, "It is time to eat." And Audrika said, "Okay." and Audric followed Samara to the kitchen table. They sat down and ate. Once they were done, the girls played together. After a while, their parents came home from looking at houses. The girls left the board game they were playing to see what their parents had to say to them. Once again, the family ate dinner and talked about the house Ida and Christos looked at. Soon they all went to bed and said their prayers. The next morning, Clea walked up to her mother and said, "Mum, can we sell our ceramics to help pay for the new house?" Her mother was stunned. She stumbled over her response to Clea's question. She said, "See, Clea, you girls don't have to pay for anything. We have enough money to pay for a new house. We are also going to sell the old one, so even if we did not have enough, we would get enough from selling the old one." Clea said, "Well, can we sell them to Colonna so we can make some money?" Ida said, "Sure, I will talk to her about it," but not for a while. Clea said, "Okay, thanks, Mom." Ida said, "You're welcome." Clea hugged her mother. Then she informed her, "I am going to go talk to my sisters about it." Her mother nodded and said, "Yes, you should," but then Clea left. Clea went down the hallway to her shared room with her sisters. Once she was in, she said, "Mom said we can have Colonna sell our ceramic stuff," and Samara was filled with excitement. She said, "Cool." Audrica, on the other hand, tried to hold herself together. She thought, "I don't want to rain on their parade." Therefore, Audrica tried to sound happy and sincere. She said, "This is wonderful." Clea said, "Well, I think we will talk to Colonna tomorrow." And Clea added, "Well, I am going to go make some more ceramics." Samara got up and followed her to the kitchen. They worked for a while. They worked until the whole family all went to bed. They said their prayers. Then they went to sleep.